Hello and welcome. My name is Vicki Anderson. I am an instructional technology coach for the Scottsdale Unified School District, and today we are going to look at how to create a new class in Google Classroom. So when you're already logged in to your Google Apps account, your SUSDG Apps account, and you've gone to the Classroom app, which there are other screencasts that show you how to do that. If you're not sure how, you can start there. But once we're in, we're on our home page right here, as you can see, and we're going to click the plus button. So we will create a new class. This one we are going to name Earth Science, and this is for second period. You want to make sure that you create a separate class for every period that you teach a course, even if it's the same course, because you want to have your students separated. It makes it much easier to do grading and things like that. So once I hit create, it automatically opens up my class website. It is completely ready to go, but there are a few settings that you might want to change right off the bat. For instance, you can customize the class theme for each of your classes, and you can make it something that aligns with the topic. So it's Earth Science. I'm going to choose this frog down here and set that as my class theme. And that will reload with the frog as my theme now. And you can always get back to your other classes by hitting the menu button up in the top left, which is the three little bars, and going to home. And you'll notice that each of these is aligned kind of with the color of the background theme. So you might want to choose themes that are similar, and you can just click on your class to get back in. Okay, so a few settings. We'll get into announcements and assignments in another screencast, but for some of the settings you want to have here, first of all, you go to the Students tab, and one of the most important decisions you want to make is whether students can post to the stream in your class. Typically, with high school students, the first time they log in, they see that there's a list of all the fellow students, and they immediately start posting all kinds of stuff on the stream. So you can decide here if you want students to be able to post and comment, if you want them only to be able to comment on your posts, or if only the teacher can post or comment on the stream for the class. And that's usually the safest way to go, at least to start out with, until you've established some rules for that. Now, you can invite your students to join your class either by providing them with the code, which is the way I recommend. Simply write them up on the board, put them in a website post on the Synergy class websites, or however you can best reach your students and give them that code. They simply need to be logged into their SUSDG Apps account, and then they can enter that code when they go to the Classroom app. You can also invite them if you already have your students entered into contact circles. That's a great way to go. But it isn't something that you have to do to search out every student. You can just have them join with the code. All right, now I'm on the About tab, and this gives me a place where I can explain a little bit about the class, and I can give a description of what their science class covers. I can enter the room number, location, any other information that my students might need. I can link a calendar to this page. You also want to notice that there is a direct link to your email address right there, where students can go to the About page and directly contact you if they would like to. And there's a folder down here. So I want to show you where that folder leads to. So Google Classroom is directly linked to Google Drive, and inside your Google Drive, Classroom will have activated a folder that is called Classroom. And when you open that up, there will be a folder for each class that you are a part of or that you have created. And for each of those, you can open that up and you can see what is inside. Now, I haven't put any assignments in this one yet, so there isn't anything there. But if we look in some of the other ones here, we can see assignments that have been created. This is one that I'm a student in, so I see the assignments as a student. If I look at one that I am the teacher for the class, I can see each assignment that I have created, and my students' submissions, my student work is going to be inside there for quick access. So your drive and that classroom folder on your drive is directly linked to the folder that you see on the About page in the Classroom app itself. So we'll go ahead and save. I haven't quite finished this one yet, but we'll go ahead and save it for now. You can also add materials here. by clicking on the Add Materials area. You can go back in and edit later if you didn't finish everything that you wanted to say the first time. And these are the 3 tabs and what you can do to just get your initial settings set up in Classroom. All right, we'll be covering lots of other topics in the future, so tune in and we will talk about some more exciting things that you can do with Google Classroom.